Morning. Today I'm having a reset day because I have been feeling really down recently. I know it always looks in almost every video that I always wear this, but I swear I wash it. Also, I have more than one green t-shirt, so that's why. Um, but I have been feeling down a lot, and I just got a bit claustrophobic for not going out for a while, so I decided to have a very slow reset day. I woke up, I made myself a breakfast. So I made sort of peppers with tomatoes and some eggs, and I had some sour bread. I'm going to clean these flour bits, and right now I am just organizing my room because it's just gotten too messy. I started the day by moving everything that was in this box into here because that was almost empty since I moved all of my makeup elsewhere, and actually now all of my makeup is in here, and these are all my extras that I'm gonna keep in here. One of the issues that I had was that obviously this bed is really solid, a solid bed with no storage, and I had contacted my landlord because my lease will expire in 2 months, and I said if I renew, is it possible for me to get a bed with storage? And then they said they no longer do furnishing, so they will charge me £300 to come and collect this bed, and then I will have to buy my own bed, which is at least another £300. And then once I leave the apartment, I will have to also pay to remove my bed from there. So we're looking at an initial cost of £600 plus however much it's going to cost to move the bed once I leave. And so I thought about it for a whole day yesterday. I've been looking up beds and everything, and I was thinking, before I commit to £600, is there a way I can actually get all my things from storage to fit in little nooks in my apartment? And that's what I'm doing right now. I haven't been to my storage because I think it's a non-essential trip, non-essential errand to run, and so it's very mentally taxing for me to try to assess how much extra space I need to make in my place. I was tempted of going and just getting one small bag of clothes or something like that, because it is getting hotter. I have my things, but I feel that as much as I try to organize, as long as I don't have the full view of everything that I have, it just doesn't work. But for now, I said, okay, this is my reset day. I still need to think a lot more about the whole bed situation. But in the meantime, I'm folding my clothes, folding my laundry. I had stuff that was sitting in here. I need to organize all my workout clothes because I decided to start working out again. Oh, that's a real estate agent, because yesterday, after the whole bed situation, I decided to look at other places, but I wasn't really impressed. So I really like my place. I just don't like the lack of space, but at the same time I recognize that I have bought some furnitures over the past few months. It's just that I didn't optimize my storage in there. Yeah, I look rattled. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish folding all my laundry. Then I'm going to have a nice shower. I'm going to do my hair. I had like, you know how you have baby hairs that typically people like to lay flat? Because I don't lay my edges, it just looks like I have a small crown here. Like, these are all my baby hairs. So I just want to moisturize my hair. I want to scrub my body. I want to really start again fresh. So let me finish folding all this stuff, and then I'll reconnect. I feel much better. I had a nice shower. This is my hair with a mask on. It looks crazy. And I organized a little bit this workout corner because it was just stressing me too much. So I have all of this stuff here. I also moved a few workout bits in here because for now I don't have much in this box. I think I'm gonna go outside for a walk because I just need to get some sun. Yeah, I think I'm turning really pale, especially my hands. At least my face, I think, because I typically work facing the window. I think I still get a bit of color, but like I'm so pale. I just don't like that. I'll try to go through the back streets because there's nothing there. So because there are no shops, no nothing, I would probably not meet anybody. So I'll probably just do that. I just got back. It's so hot. Before leaving, I actually couldn't find my ID card, and I spent over 30 minutes looking for it, but I also freaked out. I looked over the same places over and over again. I eventually found it, but I just didn't like the train of thoughts that were going in my mind of, okay, so if I don't find my card, maybe I will get in trouble with authorities, or maybe it's a sign I shouldn't be going out, etc., etc. And then the more I listened to that, the more I observed my thoughts, the more I realized that is just a disproportionate reaction to not finding a single item. So I went to my storage. I got actually a box worth of my items. I just brought them in this thing. And then I also looked at what I had in my storage. So I have 6 plastic boxes, big plastic boxes, 2 suitcases that are medium, one medium, one large, one tiny suitcase that is usually a 1 or 2 days trip suitcase that is empty, and 2 gym bags. So that's all what I have in there. Now I managed to bring 1 box's equivalent. Next week I will bring another box, and then I will do that every week. And I think that should help me in organizing this thing. These are all my summer clothes, so I will actually try every single one of them once I cool off because it's very hot. And the good news is that I managed to find an off-white t-shirt because this is my only surviving t-shirt that I have that is white. So I was actually contemplating buying another one, but then I realized I had one when I was unpacking my stuff. I also took some of the dresses there that I never wear, and I put them here. So I will actually bring a lot of shirts in there. Some of the stuff is from Morocco, some of the stuff is from Belgium. A couple things are things that I bought when I was here, but I will do that. Now back to that mini anxiety freak out thing. I will actually sit down after I eat a bit and think about that, and I will film a video about decomposing a situation and thinking about what triggers such things. Because I think it's quite interesting. I did a lot of thinking while I was walking, but now I'm too hungry and tired and hot. I'm gonna open the windows. It is getting to the point where my place is turning into a greenhouse because I have the windows this way and the sun comes up this way. It's boiling, but I never bought actually. I never bought what is it called? Air conditioner. I might consider it in a month or 2 because it's just a lot. Like I'm completely dehydrated. I'm gonna spray my face and get some water. Oh, my little Dolce & Gabbana dress. Oh my god, I might wear it next week just for fun. Actually, I'm gonna wear it next week for work. This dress makes me so happy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Ah, that's a keep. So colorful. I just love every bit about it. It's a little bit small. Is it small? Does it look small? No, I think it looks perfect. You guys, this skirt is perfection. It's also a Dolce & Gabbana piece. It was from my Dolce & Gabbana phase 2 years ago. Love it, love it, love it. I'm not going to buy any more Dolce & Gabbana for different reasons. I will probably film a video about my style and then I'll tell you guys about my philosophy on prints. But that's one of the special prints. These shorts are from Uniqlo. They make me happy. This cream summer. I know we're still technically in spring, but we have a heat wave. Matter of fact, I'm gonna wear these for the rest of the day while I organize all this mess around here. So let me stop getting distracted and I'll do that. I've had these pants for 2 years. You can see I still have the tag on. They're just simple white cotton pants from Gant. Obviously I always have this problem of my waist is never the right size. But I'm just thinking, do you guys like them? I initially liked them because I thought I would be able to wear them in summer, and then instead of wearing just skirts, I would switch to white pants. So these would be the ones that I would be wearing during the weekday. And then I have these linen ones. It's complete white linen. I tried them also earlier from Massimo Dutti, and these are very breathable, and I would wear them on Fridays for casual Friday. So instead of wearing jeans. My sister didn't like them. She said they were too casual. And now I'm having doubts. What do you guys think? I mean, my office is not casual anyway, but it's not like business formal. It's just smart business. But I think for summer that should be fine. Any thoughts? I'm gonna keep them and then we'll see in the comments what you guys think. This Tahari dress used to be one of my go-tos for work. Sorry, I'm wearing it under a t-shirt because, yeah, I've been trying everything now. I have already donated the purple one and the pink one. And I'm actually also going to donate this one. It is really good and everything, but it's just no longer the style that I would go for. So I think it needs a better home. Also, what I have in here are some more of the Uniqlo pants that I had in the winter colors. These are the summer colors, so these are going. I am on the fence on this one. These are shorts that I got from Cecilia Copenhagen. It's a brand that does a lot of prints in like this. It's like a Palestinian hatta. I don't know. I like the idea of it. I just feel that when I wear it, it has a sort of a balloon and bit at the front. So I will have to wear it a couple times to see whether I'm comfortable actually going in the street with it. Because initially I was thinking, oh, maybe I could just lounge. But no, as I had said, I want even my loungewear to be amazing. So this is a maybe. That's in the maybe pile along with these Gand pants. Still have to go through all of these. This has been a bit slower just because I have been texting my friends, my sister, my other sister. So we go. Oh my god, guys! Do you remember this dress? This is a Moschino? Who made this? No, Jeremy Scott. So this is a Jeremy Scott dress that I wore to death last year because it is this very, very, very lightweight cotton. It's 100% cotton, but it's so lightweight and breezy, and I love it. Every single time I wore this, I got compliments, and I actually wore it to work so many times. This is definitely coming back to my little rail. My rail is getting filled up very, very quickly. I have this dress that I wear also a lot. It's from Cezanne. Obviously, like 90% of this stuff, it's in the wash, and I only have one more peg that is one more hanger that is empty. It's gonna be for that Jeremy Scott dress, but I do have a few other bits. I'm gonna see how I organize this. For now, I already started putting shorts in that drawer. That second drawer is just junk, so I might need to convert it into a skirt drawer or something like that. This is a top from Uniqlo where I initially loved the idea. The execution wasn't that much what I had in mind. I mean, I like white. I like billowy sleeves. Case in point, this has a billowy sleeve and I love it. But this, I think I wore it 2 times and I hated it. I can't seem to make it work. It looked amazing on the model, not on me. So this is going. These might be the dorkiest pants on earth, but I love them. And they're khaki, you know how I feel about green. So these are definitely staying. Not everything that I have is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. I also have ugly pieces like this that I just feel really capture the essence of my nerdiness, but I love these, so yeah. I bought this skirt from Zara in Morocco Mall in Casablanca. I remember it was during Ramadan, and I kind of like it. I'm really a big fan of these, this kind of fabric, or anything broderie anglaise and things like that. Like, I have lots of these. Like, I live in these in summer. The issue with this is that I think it's a little bit tight. I mean, I can put a finger in here, but normally you're meant to be able to put 2 comfortably. So I don't know whether I want to keep it, Like, if I'm not having lunch or something like that, that's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous skirt to have. Very ladylike length. I really like that. I'm gonna have to think about it. Mm. The thing is that I want to be comfortable in it all day, every day. Maybe if I sit. I don't know. I will put it in the maybe along with this thing. Actually, I changed my mind. Life is too short for me to wear something where I feel I might need to squeeze my tummy in. So, off it goes. This is a summer cover-up and it has a stain. If I cannot remove it, I will just get rid of it. Morning, guys. Well, it's not really morning. It's almost, I think, 12 or something. Close to 12. It's 11:40. So, today I have a day off. I just needed to rest and take care of myself. I feel much, much better. I still didn't wash my face, but let's not talk about that. And I had a problem with my sockets again in my apartment. And the management proposed to send an electrician to my place, and obviously they were all vetted regarding the pandemic, etc. But they said that they would come at 11. Now it is 11:52 and they're not here. And my plan for the day was to go for a run because it's my day off. And I wanted to go, early enough so that I don't meet people, etc. But I ended up waking up fully around 9, and I thought if I go and run and then I have a shower, what if the guy comes a bit earlier? Because last time I had somebody from maintenance, they came early. So I ended up not doing it, and then I said no. When it comes to these trade people, they're almost never on time. You don't even know whether they're going to show up or whatever. So instead of going for a run, I used my bar, and I think my bar has been the best investment I made this past month. It sits there, but I actually just pulled it over here. I emptied this area, I put it in there. I had my laptop there. I actually also pulled this mat that I had from Belgium. Actually, I used to use it for hot yoga, although I only used it twice. But I put it over there so that I would have a little bit of a cushioning for my feet. I used my Lululemon mat for here because this is very tight, but at least I do my crunches and stuff. I did not use any weights today, and I still cannot get myself to use a foam roller, but we're getting there. But what I wanted to show you guys, this is my recycling, I need to get it out. What I wanted to show you guys is my parcel from Deciem has finally arrived. All of the stuff that I had ordered in the past weeks took a bit of time to arrive. Let me show you what I got. I had mentioned that I got my retinols because I want to do a whole regimen of that. Right, and I also got oh, that's not what I ordered. Okay. So I think they made a mistake and probably charged me twice, which is fine. But essentially what I ordered was my retinol regimen. So my idea is to start with the 0.2, that is the lowest, and finish the entire bottle. Once I finish it, I move to the 0.5, and then if my skin doesn't fall off, I go to the 1%. Also, as a reminder, when it comes to Deciem products, you have, I think, a 1-year policy to return goods that you don't like. I have never returned anything to Deciem, but I have seen people do that. I don't think my skin is sensitive, so I'll probably end up using that anyway. This is something that you guys remember I had many I used quite a few bottles of this before, and it's just for my blemishes. It really helps clear my skin, and I wanted to have one because I had run out of it for quite some time, and I wanted to have something to dry out the blemishes that are going to come up if I use the retinol. Yes, I'm going to just put these now in my bathroom. I have no space because I put everything in my bathroom when I was consolidating, but we'll see about that, how that would fit. It's fine. I am making a baked potato. Oh, you can't see because of the glare. but wait, yeah, 1 and 2. So baked potato, and then I'm gonna have a little bit of a kofta, which is essentially ground beef but then with lots of spices. I'm very hungry. These days I have been extremely hungry. I just don't know why. I'm just starving all the time, and I keep snacking, and obviously I don't have any snacks. That's all I have. Half of this chocolate bar, 2 chocolate bars, and a little bit of corn for popping, and some gum. But that's fine. I also have no fruits. I'm going to receive another one of the boxes that I had ordered for veggies, and it will be the last thing that I actually receive. I did not really like it. The veggies were wilted when they arrived. They were really bad. The oranges and the fruits have no taste. So I decided to just not buy anything for the next 3 weeks. That's going to be a challenge, but fine. Which, I mean, I didn't buy anything except that one day when I bought a muffin, because I had been working so much. Like I woke up at like 6 for a meeting that started at 6:30. It was just, and then I ordered that veggie box, but now I want to use everything that I have. Almost reached the point where I only have like 1 or 2 cans of tuna or whatever, and then restock from scratch. Because I think while our lockdown has been extended, I feel that people will now become more and more reasonable. And so while I still did not go in a supermarket for over a month, and there is no way I'm getting something online, I am looking at alternative ways of getting things, like from restaurant suppliers, from things like that. But I don't want to buy anything until I actually run out of everything that I have, because I noticed that during that time when I was really trying to get things, whichever things I had, I kind of accepted to get whatever I could get my hands on, even if it's something that I typically wouldn't eat. And because I didn't know how to eat it, I'd still just default to eating pasta, and some of the stuff started going bad. Like this, obviously I did not choose, but because it came in a box. But I have like a red pepper dressing. I probably paid for that red pepper dressing, and I would have prefer to just have a pepper instead. Obviously, as I said, you can't choose the content. Then I have this white bean mash, and I'm sure that it's used as a sauce for something, but it has maple syrup and stuff, and I don't eat that kind of stuff. So I just said, you know what, I'm going to like really go through everything, and then once recollect my research that I did on all the boxes and all the deliveries that I can get in London, which are not supermarkets, and really do it very slowly and restock my fridge and freezer in 3 or 4 weeks. But for now, it's gonna be a lot of rice, pasta, and whatever is left of the little tomatoes or potatoes over there. So I'm going to now wash my hands, wash my face, put these things in the bathroom, put this box in recycling, and that's it. Okay, so today was extremely lazy. It's the Saturday before I go back to work after a few days off. I still have tomorrow to chill a little bit, and then that would be it. I would be back to work. So I had ordered a few things over the past few weeks, but because of the current situation, they have been arriving at the most random times. And today I went downstairs to check what had arrived, and so I finally got my quarterly lip moisturizer, and that's something that I usually always have. You know, here I have a couple of them. This one is finished, this one is almost there, so that's just to replace the ones that have finished. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing, which is quite big, is the Power Beats Pro. I have decided that because I don't go out for doing groceries, I'm gonna start going out once or twice a week to run. I tried to run with my Bose noise cancelling earphones, but they keep tugging, and that's very uncomfortable. So I ended up buying these. I considered them for a while. I even talked about them last time in one of my videos. How can I open it with one hand? Oh, okay, wait. Alright, so here they are. Really like them. I got them in a green color, obviously. and they have a little bit of a almost like a rose gold thing. So I just got them. They're charging. I already tried them. I paired them with my phone. They work really great, and that means that I can also do my workouts at home, because I like to do the bar workouts, but I'm always worried about the volume. So I can actually have these in my ears and bend and do all the stuff without worrying about my neighbors hearing the music. Oh wait, is this charging or not? Wait. Now it's charging. Good. And then I finally got this. I had mentioned wanting to get one of these for a while, because the one that I had got destroyed in the dishwasher after one of my Moroccan dinners a few months ago. So I ended up getting one of these espresso makers. It's just for me, just one cup, like it's the size of my hand. It's by a brand called Alessi, and it just arrived. So I just need to read this, because now I really want to make sure that it doesn't die in the dishwasher. If it means I need to hand wash it, I will. But I really am looking forward to making coffee, because I just miss making coffee the way my dad does. And it's one of those small things when you're just feeling down. You always want something that reminds you of home. And I think the smell of my coffee's dad is something that I've been slightly obsessing about, I guess, just because I couldn't make it, so that should get the edge off. These are just the little pieces that come. I've already tried these on, and I think they're fine, but I might try them on with a smaller head. I also might try to adjust them, because you can adjust the fit, but for now they feel okay. I'll do some yoga later on, not yoga bar, stretching later on in the day, and we'll see. I also got a book. I bought it second hand, so I removed the cover because I just didn't want to touch that. But it's a very, very light read, cooler, faster, more expensive. This is actually where I live is close to Sloane Square, and there is it's like a funny light read about something called Sloane Ranger, and it's related to people who typically live in Sloane Square. It was meant to be satirical, and it was something many decades ago. This is almost a revived version of it, but this also is very old. You could see the pictures are old, but I thought it would be a fun light read to change from this heavy stuff that I'm still going through. This is very, very heavy, like as I said, very heavy reading. I use this thing from Page Anchor, which helps hold my book when I'm reading through it. And these are just the warranty bits, etc. I still don't understand why brands give you these stickers. Like, does anybody ever use these somewhere? Like, would I actually stick this on my computer or on my window or something like that? I always wondered what people do with this. I had it also on some Apple products a few years ago. I bought a mug for a friend and they gave me that stuff. Like, why would I wear somebody's logo on my computer or whatever? I'm curious to see what people do with that. But that's essentially what I got today. I just need to organize this a little bit more. But for now, I'm going to just chill. My recycling is really piling up. I might go tonight and get it out. And I did some laundry, just my linens essentially. So I need to fold that, iron it maybe, and redo my bedding. But that is it. I'm keeping it a very, very lazy, because now that we're approaching the end of my vacation, I have come to the conclusion that realistically I have done maybe 20% of what I thought I would be doing in this vacation. I didn't paint, I didn't do a lot of other things, but I just feel like I needed that. I needed to rest. I needed to just not do much because I was so tired. So while I'm not 100% recovered, because it's not like I was going out and soaking up the fresh air, I still feel that it was completely worth it. And I'm just now going to read my book a little bit more, and that is it.